When you really dig into why Josh McDaniels was so intent on targeting Kyle Williams in the third round, it all starts to make a lot more sense once you understand the unique background Williams brings to the table. Unlike most wide receivers, Kyle wasn't always destined to be catching passes. In fact, he was a quarterback through his high school years. That kind of pedigree is incredibly valuable, especially in a system like McDaniels' offense, which demands a cerebral approach and a deep understanding of the entire playbook. Players who have experience calling signals and running an offense from under center often possess a broader perspective of the game. They know how route concepts are designed to open up the field, how timing works between quarterback and receiver, and how defensive coverages can be dissected in real time. This perspective allows them to excel beyond just physical talent, as they bring mental acuity that helps with processing complex route trees and adjusting on the fly. Kyle Williams has openly embraced that quarterback background, even discussing how it shaped his transition to wide receiver. Initially, he had little interest in giving up the quarterback position. It was only after conversations with his high school coach that he was convinced his future might be brighter as a receiver. And looking at his collegiate career at Washington State, it's clear why that decision made so much sense. Williams' stats and film show a player who not only has the athleticism, but also the football IQ to thrive in a demanding offensive scheme. His ability to understand the why behind each route, why a receiver needs to break at a certain depth, why spacing is critical, and how the timing between routes can affect the entire offense fits perfectly into the mold of receivers who have succeeded in Josh McDaniels' system before him. McDaniels has consistently preferred receivers who are former quarterbacks because they naturally see the field differently. This advantage isn't just about catching the ball. It's about reading defenses, anticipating where the ball should go, and understanding how every movement impacts the bigger picture on offense. It's no coincidence that some of McDaniels' most effective receivers in the past shared this trait. Players like Julian Edelman and Jacoby Myers weren't just athletes. They were former signal callers who brought a rare mental edge to their routes and positioning. Given all this, it's no surprise that the Patriots see Kyle Williams as a player who could make an immediate impact. The third round is often where teams find hidden gems who might not be the flashiest names on draft day, but who have the tools and the football mind to contribute right away. Williams fits that bill perfectly. While the Patriots wide receiver room is deep and competitive, with talents like Stephon Diggs and Puka Nacua, who are assumed to be starters, Williams is expected to challenge for snaps right out of the gate. His understanding of the offense and his route running intelligence give him a leg up on many rookies who might still be trying to grasp the playbook. The way the Patriots have built their receiving core in recent years shows they value versatility and brains just as much as raw speed or size. Williams' background as a quarterback means he's more than capable of playing a role that requires nuance, running precise routes, reading defenses pre-snap, and adjusting mid-route to exploit coverage breakdowns. This skill set should allow him to carve out meaningful playing time, with projections suggesting he could see around 10 snaps a game, especially as the team integrates rookies and vets like Jacoby Myers, Kendrick Bourne, and Javon Baker rotate through the lineup. It's also worth noting that Williams' journey hasn't been without its challenges. Transitioning from quarterback to wide receiver isn't an easy shift, and it requires a willingness to learn and a commitment to developing new skills. But from everything we've seen and heard, Kyle has embraced that challenge. His coaches and teammates have praised his work ethic and football intelligence, highlighting how quickly he has adapted to the receiver role. His willingness to dive into the complexities of route trees and offensive schemes is a testament to both his character and his understanding of what it takes to succeed in the NFL. This also fits with the broader philosophy of the Patriots coaching staff, who have shown a commitment to molding players who are smart, adaptable, and able to execute in high-pressure situations. Mike Vrabel's influence on the team is clear in the way the roster is being constructed, emphasizing players who can lead and think critically on the field. Kyle Williams checks many of those boxes, which makes him a very exciting prospect for New England fans eager to see fresh talent making a difference right away. As the Patriots continue to shape their offense, Kyle Williams could quickly become a favorite target of the quarterbacks in the system. His ability to anticipate throws, find soft spots in zone coverage, and run crisp technical routes means he can create separation and give the quarterback confidence when throwing his way. This level of understanding and precision often takes years to develop, but Williams arrives in Foxborough with that foundation already in place. So, looking ahead to the upcoming season, the conversation around Kyle Williams isn't just about a third-round rookie trying to earn a roster spot. It's about a player who is already positioned to challenge established veterans for snaps, to push the envelope in practice, and to potentially emerge as a key contributor from day one. His unique blend of quarterback experience and receiver skills is exactly the type of asset a coach like Josh McDaniels covets, and it's likely that fans will see flashes of his potential early on. In a wide receiver room stacked with talent, I know from high-profile veterans to young, hungry players looking to prove themselves, Williams stands out not just because of his athletic ability, but because of the cerebral approach he brings. That kind of player is often the glue that holds an offense together, the one who can make the difference when defenses try to disguise their coverages or adjust mid-game. The anticipation is high that Kyle Williams will be that player for the Patriots, someone who can step in seamlessly and contribute both on the field and in the mental preparation that goes into every game. This is the type of strategic drafting that defines a forward-thinking team, and it highlights how much value the Patriots place on football IQ and versatility. Kyle Williams is more than just a rookie wide receiver. He is a player who understands the game from multiple angles and is ready to bring that knowledge into one of the most demanding offensive systems in the league. With that kind of foundation, there's every reason to believe he could become a pivotal piece in the Patriots' quest for success in the coming season. Turning our attention now to the leadership dynamics within the Patriots locker room, it's clear that Mike Vrabel is intent on reshaping the team's core, not just through talent, but through character and leadership as well. With recent moves, including the release of longtime captain Joe Cardona, the door has been opened for new faces to step up and claim the coveted C on their chests. Among those expected to rise to the occasion is Drake May, a player who seems primed to take on greater responsibility as a leader under Vrabel's system. The captaincy in New England has always been about more than just seniority or tenure. It's about who can rally the locker room, embody the team's values, and serve as the coach's trusted extension on the field. Looking beyond May, several other players are in the conversation for leadership roles. Jarrell Peppers, who carried a captain's role last season, remains a strong candidate to maintain that position. His experience and consistency make him a natural choice to provide stability and guidance, especially to younger players still finding their footing in the NFL. Then there's Kyle Duggar, one of the more seasoned veterans on the defensive side, whose quiet yet steady presence could be invaluable in shaping the team culture. Though not always the most vocal, Duggar's example through work ethic and professionalism resonates with teammates and coaches alike. Christian Gonzalez is an intriguing name in this mix. As a relatively soft-spoken player, Gonzalez may not be the first to speak up in the locker room, but that doesn't mean he's not influential. Leadership comes in many forms, and his work on the field, along with his growing reputation, could see him emerge as a respected voice over time. The Patriots' leadership approach under Vrabel seems to embrace this diversity of styles, valuing both vocal leaders and those who lead by example. One of the most interesting potential captains to watch is Milton Williams, the big money free agent signing who joined the team with a strong desire to lead by example. Williams has openly talked about his intention to inspire his teammates, out through his dedication and effort, hoping to bring everyone together toward a common goal. This kind of leadership, grounded in action rather than words, could be exactly what the Patriots need as they navigate a period of transition with many new faces. Williams' arrival signals a push to inject fresh energy and accountability into the locker room, reinforcing a culture of hard work and unity. Speaking of new faces, veteran offensive lineman Morgan Moses is another player likely to be counted on to bring leadership to the team. With his experience and presence on the right side of the line, Moses could become a vocal anchor in the locker room, helping to guide younger linemen and stabilize the offensive front. His leadership might be particularly critical as the Patriots, adjust to new schemes, and integrate rookies into the starting lineup. Miles Harlan Holland, affectionately known as M. Holland, represents a slightly unconventional leadership candidate. He stands out not only for his high energy and toughness, but also for his quirky personality, famously refusing to wear shoes even in freezing temperatures. Despite that eccentricity, or perhaps because of it, Holland commands a great deal of respect in the locker room. His dedication and unique style of leading could be a powerful force in bringing a team together and pushing the culture forward. Another player to watch in the leadership race is linebacker Robert Spillane, who brings a high level of intensity and enthusiasm to every practice and game. His energetic approach aligns closely with Mike Vrabel's coaching philosophy, and Spillane's ability to set the tone defensively could make him a key figure in galvanizing the defense. Though he is still relatively new to the system, the leadership mantle often passes quickly in a changing team environment, especially when coaches are searching for players who embody their vision and can inspire others. Among those expected to hold leadership steady and continue carrying the torch is tight end Hunter Henry. A veteran presence who has earned the respect of both teammates and coaches, Henry is often mentioned as a natural leader. His experience, work ethic, and on-field production make him an ideal candidate to help guide a roster that is evolving under a new coaching regime. Henry's role as a captain would provide a strong connection between the coaching staff and the locker room, ensuring that the team stays unified and focused. Another rising star in the leadership ranks is Will Campbell, the 4th overall pick in the recent NFL draft. Though only 22 years old, Campbell's maturity and poise have impressed many around the Patriots organization. His declaration at the draft, that he is willing to fight and even die for the team, speaks volumes about his mindset and commitment. That level of dedication, combined with his physical talent, positions him well to take on a leadership role despite his youth. Coaches and teammates alike have taken note of his attitude, making it plausible that Campbell could be given significant responsibility sooner rather than later. Leadership in the NFL is never static, and the Patriots appear to be embracing that reality fully. With a new head coach and many fresh faces on both sides of the ball, the locker room's hierarchy is shifting. The team seems ready to welcome a blend of veterans and younger players who can embody the spirit Mike Vrabel wants to instill. Toughness, discipline, and relentless effort. While we look at this influx of leadership, it is important to remember that the team is also dealing with some challenging personal issues. One of the most poignant stories coming out of the offseason involves running back Randre Stevenson. He has been notably absent from voluntary workouts, and recent information sheds light on why. Last season, Stevenson tragically lost to childhood friend Bren Harley, a loss that weighed heavily on him as he tried to focus on football. More recently, it was revealed that Stevenson's father, Robert, passed away in March at just 54 years old. This news is heartbreaking and adds another layer to the adversity Stevenson is facing off the field. The entire Patriots organization, as well as fans, are sending thoughts and prayers to Randre and his family during this incredibly difficult time, hoping he can find his way back to the game and the team he loves as soon as possible. And to help fill the depth at running back during Stevenson's absence, the Patriots made a somewhat surprising move by signing veteran running back Tavon Williams to a one-year deal. This addition might have caught some off guard, especially since Trayvon Henderson was also brought into the fold. But it makes more sense when you consider the need for experience and depth in the backfield. Having a seasoned player like Williams allows the Patriots to manage the workload better, prevent overuse injuries, and keep the unit fresh throughout the grueling NFL season. Meanwhile, Henderson now has a real chance to showcase his skills in a new coaching environment, potentially carving out an important role in the offense. This brings us to another fascinating discussion surrounding the Patriots' off-season moves: the decision to decline certain trade offers involving draft picks and players. There was a notable moment when the Chicago Bears reportedly expressed interest in acquiring the 38th overall pick, with the assumption that they were targeting Trayvon Henderson. The Patriots had the chance to move down a single spot. in the draft, swapping 38 for 39, while also picking up a 7th rounder. On the surface, this might not have seemed like a huge deal, but the team ultimately chose to stay put. More intriguing was the possibility of a deal that would have sent the Patriots down about 20 spots, from pick 38 to pick 58, while also gaining an additional 79th overall pick in the draft and a 3rd round selection in the following year's draft. That kind of package is substantial and would have added considerable draft capital. However, trading down that far meant potentially missing out on Henderson, a player the Patriots clearly value highly, given that Henderson appears set to be an immediate contributor, especially in a role that blends 3rd down passing situations with traditional running back duties. Holding on to him seemed like the right call. The draft class itself was fairly balanced after the top tier prospects, so accumulating extra picks was tempting, but carried risk if the Patriots ended up without their targeted players. With Henderson, the team is betting on a known commodity who fits their vision and scheme. It's not just about adding bodies, it's about securing players who can impact the roster quickly and positively. Overall, the Patriots' moves during the draft and free agency suggest a team focused on building a balanced and smart roster, combining youthful talent with veteran leadership and experience. They are clearly putting trust in players like Trayvon Henderson and Kyle Williams to be foundational pieces while bringing in proven leaders and energy to stabilize the locker room and push the culture forward. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a surprising move that caught many around the league off guard, the New England Patriots have traded wide receiver Kayshon BOUTTE to the Dallas Cowboys. The bold decision marks a significant shift in the Patriots roster strategy, as BOUTTE, a promising young talent with notable potential, was expected to be a key part of the team's offensive rebuild. BOUTTE, a 6th round pick out of LSU in the 2023 NFL Draft, had been seen as a high upside player who fell in the draft due to concerns over consistency and injuries during his college career. Despite limited opportunities during his rookie season, he showed flashes of the dynamic playmaking ability that once made him a top prospect. His departure raises questions about the Patriots' long-term plans at wide receiver, especially as the team looks to re-establish a potent offensive identity. For the Cowboys, the acquisition of BOUTTE represents a low-risk, high-reward gamble. Dallas has been actively searching for depth at the receiver position to complement CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. If BOUTTE can realize even part of his potential, he could prove to be a valuable asset in Mike McCarthy's system, which thrives on speed and precise route running. The terms of the trade have not yet been disclosed, but early reports suggest the Patriots may have received a late-round draft pick or a depth player in return. New England's front office, now under new direction following years of Bill Belichick's control, seems determined to reshape the roster with a new vision, prioritizing discipline and fit over raw talent. Reactions around the NFL have been mixed. Some analysts argue that the Patriots gave up on BOUTTE too soon, while others believe the move reflects a calculated effort to streamline a crowded and underperforming receiver room. Meanwhile, Cowboys fans have reason to be excited about adding a young, hungry receiver who might flourish in a new environment. Only time will tell who came out ahead in this trade. But one thing is clear: both franchises are not afraid to make bold moves as they aim to return to Super Bowl contention. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.